as I pondered on this text and allowed the Spirit of God to move, a visual came to mind, and this was the only way that I could explain it. Really, that I want to make here, church, is that oftentimes there's something blocking the bigger picture that God has for us. And it's not until we break what is blocking it that we can then see everything that God has in essence laid before us. It's been there all the time, but we just couldn't see it. So many times, church, persons have missed their destiny, missed their blessing, because of what was in front of them, causing them not to be able to see what God was giving. They didn't know it was there. It was unseen to them. It was blocked and out of their view. And it ought to be our goal, everybody's goal for 2008, to remove everything that is not like God and hindering your future. It ought to be a goal to remove every negative speaking person, every person that has negative energy, remove them out of your life. To remove every person that cannot stand with you and believe God at His word. To assess every person that's around you and see who is really on your side and see who is just faking and acting as if they are a friend. Church, we need to be intentional about doing some things in this upcoming year. We need to get off to a good start in January 2008. So in other words, don't put off any longer getting rid of the devil in your life. The funny thing about pool, let me go back to that example, is that those who are in a different position get a different view from what you do. So if you are leaning over the table, as some of you have seen those pool players who lean over the table, if you're leaning over the table, aiming at the white ball with your cue stick, and focus on one ball at a certain angle and everything that you can see from down on the table, then you may miss some things that are clear to others. However, those who are standing looking from the opposing side can see exactly what you cannot and are also aware of what you are missing because of the disadvantage you have from where you are. In simple terms, there are those around you, church, who can see your destiny, who know what God has put in you, who understand the path that you're on, who have observed your gifts and talents, who know much of what God is going to do with you. They see it, and deep down within, they don't want to see you recognize or come to realize who you are and what God has placed in you. They really don't want to see you be able to do all that God has called you to do. That's why they're quiet. And they are happy with the smoke screen that's before you. They're happy